Hi, I'm Pete. I've always thought it would be hard to buy a car off the internet because just looking at pictures you can't tell how well it runs or if everything works. So now that I wanted to put my MR2 up for sale, I figured I'd make a quick video so everyone could see it work and see it run. Here it's been sitting, this sits in my garage under a cover and hadn't been run since last week, so we'll go ahead and uncover it and get started. Okay, we've got the cover off, and the first thing I always look for when I'm looking at a car when it first starts up is you look for smoke out the tailpipe when it first starts. That would indicate worn valve seals. So we'll go ahead and fire it up here. Okay, so I pulled out onto the driveway here. Of course, the temperature is still cold. You can take a look at oil pressure. Of course, just starting up, it's on high idle, and voltmeter there. This car has all the power options, power locks and mirrors and windows. There's the door locks operating, both sides. Got the auto down feature on the driver's side mirror. Smooth operation, and again, going back up, and over on the passenger side, going down all the way and back up. If we look over at the passenger side mirror, you can see the movement there, all four directions. Come over to the driver's side, all four directions. The air conditioning system works fine. It has been converted over to R134, the new refrigerant. I've got it on the low speed here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not. Go up to medium and high. It also has the automatic temperature control, which you can set it to, and then you'll hear the fan on high. As you run the temperature up, fan comes down because it's a warm day today. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the air conditioner kick in. Might have to wait till the idle comes down. Yeah, idle's already up from cold temperature. I went ahead and we have an aftermarket Kenwood system, the original stereo I still have. This one is a remote, so I took the ashtray out. I have the original ashtray to go back as well. Here's the controls for the gas door release and the rear trunk release. Both work. Check the gas door here. And so now the trunk is open, all clean and good. You can also look under the mat here and see that there's no rust. The car's been garage kept pretty much its whole life. Here's the release for the engine cover. We'll go ahead and pop that. Other than the stereo, the only other aftermarket item is the air cleaner here, the performance air cleaner the previous owner put on. Motor's all in good shape. Here's the frunk release. So here we can release the front. Everything pretty much like new under here. Has the original factory tool kit. Spare tire. Okay, we're ready to go ahead out on the road here. Of course, how things operate on the road is the main thing. Backing out of the driveway here. There's first. Car's coming up to temperature now. Once it gets to operating temp, it'll stay there. Nice and solid, no movement. Alright, here's steady state cruising in 5th gear. Car's up at operating temperature. That's the normal oil pressure. I run Mobil 1 10W30 in the car. Solid voltmeter as well. One other thing I want to show is Toyota has what they call a variable induction system, where at 4,350 RPM, a secondary runner kicks in. It changes the tone of the intake and exhaust sound. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the gas and listen at 4,350 for a change. Here, right there, it just kicked in. Car's pulling smooth and clean. This is full throttle. Again, no movement on pressure, temperature. Everything running just fine. Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, here's the headlights coming up, both sides, and back down. Here's the air conditioner. Of course, when you first hit the air conditioner, the RPMs are going to change. I'm going to just focus on the tach. I'm going to hit the air conditioner button here. See how it kicks in, and then the idle comes back up. Alright, we're going to run through the gears here. All gears, synchro mesh works fine. No noise, grinding, anything. And here we are in 5th gear, on and off the gas, and notice no pop out, stick's not even moving. Okay, here we are back from our little drive, and again, all the gauges just kind of set and steady, and that's it for our little ride. Just want to point out a couple little flaws. I did bust the corner of the eyebrow here, pulling the cover off one morning when it was cold. There's a little dent, you can't really hardly tell, but there's the curvature of it right there on the front air dam. On this same fender, there's just a little clip right here where the paint's off. Again, you wouldn't really notice it just looking at it, but I want to point these things out. And then over here on the driver's side, there's one little door ding right here, which again you probably don't see. And right here, a little hairline crack in the little body skirt. I forgot to mention that the steering wheel in the car is the same wheel I had on my MR2 back in college, and so I'm definitely going to keep that. But I do have the original wheel here, and it looks like brand new. That's hard to find on a 25-year-old car. Also, here's the factory stereo, if you wanted to put that back in. Don't know why you would, but between that and the ashtray, you could have a completely bone stock looking interior. And here's a wiring diagram. This is actually for an 86 model. I doubt that changed much. And the big green book, factory repair manual for the 85 MR2. One advantage of buying a car in really good shape is that you can qualify for collector car insurance. I chose Haggerty, and here's my membership page on that. You can see that the annual premium is just $193.20, and the other advantage of that is also you can do stated value. So if somebody were to crash into me or something, my car is insured for $6,000, not Blue Book value on a 25-year-old Toyota. So again, if you're going to keep it in a locked garage and you have another vehicle as your daily driver, collector car insurance may be something to consider. I hope you enjoyed having a ride in my 1985 MR2.